Hi everybody. So today we're going to discuss how to solve your assignment. So you can click the questions for assignment here. Okay, and at the same time you can also, so there are 3 questions here. So the first one is assignment 1, 5 marks. So your job is basically to develop a program to differentiate between round shapes and a rectangle. Okay, so all the files are available here. So you can click like exercise. And then essentially under assignment. So it comes with one image. So this is the image that you will use. Okay, this is the image. All right. So you need to decide what is the right features to use. And then, so you need to modify the original codes from Candy production. And then you need to tell me why you use it. And what does high features value means and how to calculate the features. Okay, so let's begin. Right, so this is the MATLAB. So you can actually refer to the steps that I have prepared for you in the additional notes. Steps for assignment. Right. So I want you to do what I'm doing now. You use a Zoom meeting to record together with your face, showing that how you do the development step by step. Okay, so this is the first thing that you need to do. If you see, then I give marks for all the steps. So you don't expect me to give you full marks if you just give me the codes. So I expect the video showing you how to do the development step by step. So first you need to copy the files in Candy Productions to your MATLAB directory. Okay, so come to here. Under assignment, sorry, not assignment, under your application example, Candy production. Okay, copy all the codes here, Control C, and then you can paste straight here, Control V, paste. Okay, so you have all the files here. So what you do next is to open up Candy production and save as assignment1.m. Okay, this is your Candy production. All right, so save as. Assign 1.m. Okay, so next you do comment irrelevant codes. So first you do the 4 lines of pause. So because it tends to be confusing, so you try to comment them out. So, sorry, third one and the 4th one. All right, save. Okay, next, you have the block comment or irrelevant codes. Okay, so we go for first step, read the input image. So you keep only the codes until reading and display image. Right. So so comment starting from here all the way until the end. So we leave only the codes relevant to reading image. So we'll read and then we'll display so that you can verify your output by visualizing the output image. And of course, we are not going to use Candy production anymore. We're going to use this image, Candy production. Sorry, we're going to go to your left And then we are going to use the one in the assignment. And this is the image. Copy, Control C, and then paste here. So now you have the image here. Click. So try not to type to minimize typo error. Okay, so we are ready to go. Save and run. Okay, so you are read the image successfully. Okay, next, what do we do? Okay, so we do segmentation. So we keep only the codes until segmentation. Okay, remove this. So the code for segmentation is up until here. All right, so the rest of the code, keep it commented. Next, try to run. Okay, so you see now the cursor turn to the cross, which you are required to copy the background color so that it becomes a reference for the functions to segment all the objects, which has big difference from the background. Okay, so the output basically shows that you have managed to segment out all the objects successfully. Okay, next we need to, you observe here, there are some small objects. So you need to do morphological operation. So which is the third steps, yeah, segmentation. So here you need to do morphological operation. So you keep the codes until morphological operation. So the code for anti-morphological operation is here. All right. So what's next? So you modify the shapes or the size of structuring element. Okay, round. Copy background. Segmentation. So you can see now the object has been very much smoothened. Okay, but if you look at this object, it's supposed to be rectangle, but because of the morphological operations, it becomes a round object. So you need to tune the, okay, in this case, we don't tune the shape, but we tune the size because it's too large. So when the morphological operation of the structuring element is too large, then it will affect the main object. So we try to reduce the size. Let's say we put to 7. Okay, let's try again, round. Okay. Okay, now the object seems better. We have removed the small objects and then smoothened the outline. And now we also have this main objects, shapes retained. Of course, then you can also choose to make it even smaller, but when you make the shape too small, then you will observe that it's not so effective in smoothen. You can see that now the object, there's still uneven areas. So now we find that 7 or something like that should be good enough. All right, so we're done with that. So next you extract the features. So you keep only the codes until region props, modify the codes to extract the desired feature. So here you have to decide what features you want to use. So, and explain why, because in the questions you need to justify why, what features, and how to use it. So if high value means what, low value means what, and how to calculate the features. So for this, you can refer to the notes, features extraction part 2, under thinness ratio. So because if we observe this image here, so round shape and also a rectangle, which is, I purposely make this so that it is thin. So you can refer to thinness ratio. Which is here. thinness ratio is defined as 4 pi multiplied with area divided by square of perimeter. So there are two features that you need. One is the area, one is the perimeter. So that will give us the idea how we should modify the code. Okay, so we'll leave object labeling as it is, and then until region props. Okay, so area, so we need to add another one. So, so we need to refer to the online help, the features name for region props, okay, the properties. So we have area, so now we are looking for perimeter. Okay, so perimeter is here. So this is the name, so I'll copy and paste here. Try not to type, copy paste to minimize typo error. Okay, so I'll close this. Okay, so let's see whether we get what we want. Run, copy background. Okay, so so the output from this region props will be stored in bind features. So if you look at bind features, double click. Okay, so these are the things that you have to do along in the process of developing codes. You don't just type all the codes and expect it to run perfectly. You have to go segment by segment, and then every time you need to do verification. So this round we are looking for area and perimeter. And you can see now we have the area, we have the perimeters, and they're all together 8 objects. All right, so 1 for 1 object. So we have 8, so 8 objects. Okay, so we're pretty sure that we have to do it right, then we can proceed. So the next step will be computing the features. All right. So keep only the code until the loop to extract features. Keep only the code until the loop. Okay. So this is where you need to do the computation of your features. So now we are not computing areas, but we are computing the thinness ratio. So I'll put it short TR. So it is actually, the formula is 4 times pi 3.14 times with, or if you want to use the value pi, like this. Pi, yeah, 3.1416. So you can try so that the code is more readable, times with area, and then divide by. So don't forget we use dot multiply, so that is not a matrix multiplication because you're dealing with matrix here. So you need to specify whether you want a dot multiply or dot divide. Okay, so the bind features you have seen. So we have used the area. Second, we want perimeter. So this one changed to perimeter. And then square. Square means all right. So we are about to complete this. So again, some area. Okay, pre-allocating is okay, it's optional. It's just to speed up, optimize the speed. Okay, next, you can run it. All right. Okay, so for this, you need to check the values in the variables. So you have created, calculate all this in your objtr. So you double click your objtr. So this is the output that you have. So how do you know it's correct? So you can compute, you can compare it against what you calculate using calculator or even manual calculation. I'm going to use Excel to do the calculation. Okay, so the first thing I do is I kind of calculate all the A and also the, so this is my A area. All right, and this is my perimeter. Again, I copy all those from here. Control C, Control V. And this is the thinness ratio that I calculate using Excel. It's equal to 4 times pi times with area divided by my perimeter square. So square means multiply. Okay, enter. A2 divided by B2 times B2 pi. Okay, this is my pi. Okay, so this is the results from Excel, and I'll copy paste those that I have computed using MATLAB. So this verification is very important so that you avoid all this logical error. So this is a TR from MATLAB. So I expect you to show me this step as well. Okay. So then to check whether everything is correct, so you take the difference of this minus this, and you get 0. So meaning that there's no difference from what you calculate using Excel. All this is actually the scientific 10 to the power of negative 15 is very small difference. Okay, so it can be ignored, right? So that basically the verifications that to make sure that what we calculate in MATLAB and what we calculate with Excel is correct. Okay, with that, then we can proceed. So classify the features. So we'll keep all the codes. All right, so we can remove this. Okay, so we have to modify. So the average, not area anymore, is TR, average thinness ratio. Average thinness ratio. Thinness ratio. Okay, and here, so if the object thinness ratio is greater than, what does it mean? Average thinness ratio. So if the object is high, means what? So this is the question that you need to answer. So as we have learned, high thinness ratio means it is, okay, so perimeter become larger, so this ratio decrease. So the more thinner, the lesser. So the more round, the higher. All right. So if it is greater than this, then this is a round shape. And otherwise, this is a rectangle. Okay, so basically we are done. So I think we are going to enable the pause so that you can view the result of each object. Okay, so we see round object, so we verify correct. Round, so we compare the results, which is displayed as the title here, to what we see from the image. So we compare the results of MATLAB and also what we see visually using our eye. So correct, correct, correct. rectangle, correct? Rectangle, rectangle, rectangle. Okay, so that basically ends our development. Okay, so summary, so you need to develop step by step, okay, following the guide given. And don't forget, you need to record the whole process using Zoom or whatever applicable software. You must show your face and you have to explain verbally throughout the development process, like what I did just now. All right. So that is all for today. Thank you.